अरुणाचल प्रदेश में स्थित ये है तवांग, द हार्ट ऑफ लाइफ एंड कल्चर ऑफ द मोंगपास। जहां स्थित है तवांग नदी की घाटी में देश का सबसे बड़ा और लासा के पोटाला पैलेस के बाद एशिया का दूसरा सबसे बड़ा बौद्ध मठ, जो तवांग मठ के नाम से विश्व प्रसिद्ध है। तवांग एक तिब्बती शब्द है जिसमें ता का अर्थ होता है घोड़ा और वांग का अर्थ होता है चुना हुआ। दरअसल 300 साल से भी पुराने इस मठ के नाम के पीछे एक बड़ी ही रोचक कथा प्रचलित है। समुद्र तल से 10,000 फुट की ऊंचाई पर तवांग चू घाटी में बने इस मठ को 1681 में मेराक लामा लोद्रे ग्यास्तो ने बनवाया था। एक मान्यता के अनुसार मठ बनाने के लिए इस स्थान का चयन एक काल्पनिक घोड़े ने किया था। कहते हैं मठ के संस्थापक मेराक लामा को मठ बनाने के लिए उपयुक्त स्थान ढूंढने में काफी कठिनाई हो रही थी। एक दिन वो गुफा में दैवीय शक्ति की मदद के लिए प्रार्थना कर रहे थे। जब वो प्रार्थना के बाद बाहर आए तो उनका घोड़ा कहीं खो गया। बहुत ढूंढने पर वो घोड़ा एक पहाड़ की ऊंचाई पर मिला, जिसके बाद मेराक लामा ने भगवान का आशीर्वाद समझकर घोड़े द्वारा चुने गए उस पहाड़ को ही तवांग मठ बनाने के लिए चुना। इस मठ को तिब्बती भाषा में गाल्डेन नामग्ये लात्से के नाम से भी जाना जाता है, जिसका अर्थ है सेलेस्टियल पैराडाइज इन अ क्लियर नाइट। इस खूबसूरत स्थल को देखने के लिए विश्व भर से पर्यटक यहां आते हैं। इस मठ में 500 से ज्यादा बौद्ध भिक्षु रहते हैं। पहाड़ी पर बने होने के कारण तवांग मठ से पूरी तवांग घाटी की खूबसूरती देखी जा सकती है। दूर से दुर्ग के समान दिखने वाले इस मठ के प्रवेश द्वार को काकालिंग के नाम से जाना जाता है। इस द्वार का आकार झोपड़ी नुमा है। साथ ही इसकी दीवारों के निर्माण में पत्थरों का प्रयोग किया गया है। इन दीवारों पर उकेरी गई चित्रकारी बेहद उम्दा है, जो यहां आने वालों का मन मोह लेती है। इस मठ में 65 भवन हैं। मठ का मुख्य आकर्षण है यहां स्थित भगवान बुद्ध की लगभग 26 फीट ऊंची प्रतिमा और प्रभावशाली 3 तल्ला सदन, जिसे दुखांग के नाम से जाना जाता है। साथ ही यहां एक विशाल पुस्तकालय पारखांग भी है, जिसमें प्राचीन पुस्तक और पांडुलिपियों का बेहतरीन संकलन है। ऐसा माना जाता है कि ये पांडुलिपि 17वीं शताब्दी की है। यहां तवांग मठ के अलावा भी कई अन्य और मठ हैं, जिनमें अर्गलिंग मठ, जो दलाई लामा का जन्मस्थान माना जाता है, रिंग्यालिंग मठ, जो हरियाली और शांत वातावरण में स्थित है। इसके अलावा यहां कई पर्वत शिखर हैं, जिनमें गोरीचेन, जयशिला और सेलापास प्रमुख हैं। बर्फ से ढकी चोटियां, कल कल बहती नदियां, गूंजते झरने और इतनी हसीन वादियां हैं, जो इस जगह को स्वर्ग सी सुंदरता प्रदान करती हैं। और ये सुंदरता आंखों से होकर सीधे आत्मा को छू जाती है। तो प्रकृति के अप्रतिम सौंदर्य में मंत्र मुग्ध होने के लिए हो जाइए तैयार और निकल चलिए इस बार तवांग की हसीन वादियों की सैर पर। आंध्र प्रदेश के अनंतपुर जिले में स्थित ये विशाल और अद्भुत मंदिर लेपाक्षी मंदिर के नाम से मशहूर है, जहां भगवान वीरभद्र की आराधना के साथ ही दूर दूर से लोग मंदिर के एक हिस्से में छत से झूलते इस पिलर को भी देखने आते हैं, जिस पर इस मंदिर की पूरी मजबूती टिकी है। लेकिन क्या आप जानते हैं कि जब एक अंग्रेज इंजीनियर ने इस रहस्यमयी पिलर की गुत्थी सुलझाने की कोशिश की तो क्या हुआ? ये जानने से पहले आइए लेपाक्षी मंदिर के इतिहास पर नजर डालते हैं। रामायण में दिए गए उल्लेख के अनुसार जब रावण माता सीता का हरण कर लंका ले जा रहा था, तब जटायु ने सीता माता को रावण के चंगुल से बचाने के लिए रावण से युद्ध किया। जटायु बुरी तरह घायल होकर गिर गए। जब राम इस जगह पर आए तो उन्होंने जटायु को मूर्छित अवस्था में देखा और कहा, ले पक्षी, यानी उठो पक्षी। इस तरह इस मंदिर का नाम लेपाक्षी पड़ा। इस जगह की महत्ता को समझते हुए 16वीं सदी में विजयनगर के राजा अच्युत देव राय के विश्वास पात्र खजांची वीरूपन्ना और उनके भाई वीरन्ना ने इस मंदिर के निर्माण का काम शुरू कराया। मुख्य मंदिर के ठीक सामने ये है नाट्य मंडप। इसमें कुल 70 खंबे हैं। इस नाट्य मंडप के उत्तर पूर्वी कोने में यही है वो रहस्यमयी पिलर। 8 फीट लंबा ये पिलर जो जमीन से लगभग आधा इंच ऊपर है। लेकिन हैरानी इस बात की है कि खुद जमीन पर नहीं टिके होने के बावजूद इस पिलर पर पूरा मंदिर टिका हुआ है। अंग्रेजों ने इस रहस्यमयी आर्किटेक्चर की गुत्थी सुलझाने के लिए सन 1902 में अंग्रेज इंजीनियर हैमिल्टन को छानबीन के लिए भेजा। हैमिल्टन ने जैसे ही एक लोहे की छड़ को इस खंबे के नीचे डालकर पिलर को खिसकाने की कोशिश की तो बाकी पिलर्स भी अपनी जगह से खिसकने लगे, जिसकी वजह से हैमिल्टन को अपनी छानबीन तुरंत रोकनी पड़ी। और ये रहस्य आज भी रहस्य ही है। लेपाक्षी मंदिर के प्रांगण में ये कल्याण मंडप है, जिसका निर्माण अधूरा रह गया। इस मंडप के पीछे भी एक रोचक कहानी है। कहते हैं कि कुछ मंत्रियों ने राजा अच्युत देव राय से यह शिकायत कर दी कि वीरूपन्ना मंदिर के निर्माण में अवैध रूप से राज खजाने का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं। और इस शिकायत के बाद राजा ने आदेश दिया कि वीरूपन्ना की दोनों आंखें निकाल ली जाएं। जब वीरूपन्ना तक ये बात पहुंची तो उन्हें बेहद दुख हुआ कि राजा बिना जांच पड़ताल के इस आरोप को सच कैसे मान बैठे। वीरूपन्ना ने तभी खुद से अपनी दोनों आंखें निकाली और सामने की दीवार पर दे मारी। कहते हैं रक्त के ये 2 निशान इसी बात की गवाही देते हैं। वैसे लेपाक्षी मंदिर कई अन्य मामलों में भी काफी दिलचस्प है, जैसे कि मंदिर से 200 मीटर की दूरी पर स्थित ये नंदी की मूर्ति एक ही पत्थर को तराशकर बनाई गई है। इस नंदी की मूर्ति की ऊंचाई 15 फीट और चौड़ाई 27 फीट है। ये नंदी की अब तक की सबसे बड़ी प्रतिमा है। लेपाक्षी मंदिर की दीवारों पर बने म्यूरल्स यानी भित्ति चित्र भारतीय चित्रकला इतिहास के नायाब नमूने हैं, जो विश्व प्रसिद्ध हैं। अब जब आप लेपाक्षी मंदिर के बारे में इतना कुछ जान ही चुके हैं, तो धार्मिक, सांस्कृतिक और वास्तुकला के इस नमूने को खुद निहारने के लिए आंध्र प्रदेश के अनंतपुर का एक बार तो रुख जरूर कीजिए।
Incredible India.
Thank you. ना कोई हो कर का, ना कोई पैसे वाला, नाचेंगे सब मिलके, जीजा हो या साला।
अरुणाचल प्रदेश में स्थित ये है तवांग, द हार्ट ऑफ लाइफ एंड कल्चर ऑफ द मोंगपास। जहां स्थित है तवांग नदी की घाटी में देश का सबसे बड़ा और लासा के पोटाला पैलेस के बाद एशिया का दूसरा सबसे बड़ा बौद्ध मठ, जो तवांग मठ के नाम से विश्व प्रसिद्ध है। तवांग एक तिब्बती शब्द है जिसमें ता का अर्थ होता है घोड़ा और वांग का अर्थ होता है चुना हुआ। दरअसल 300 साल से भी पुराने इस मठ के नाम के पीछे एक बड़ी ही रोचक कथा प्रचलित है। समुद्र तल से 10,000 फुट की ऊंचाई पर तवांग चू घाटी में बने इस मठ को 1681 में मेराक लामा लोद्रे ग्यास्तो ने बनवाया था। एक मान्यता के अनुसार मठ बनाने के लिए इस स्थान का चयन एक काल्पनिक घोड़े ने किया था। कहते हैं मठ के संस्थापक मेराक लामा को मठ बनाने के लिए उपयुक्त स्थान ढूंढने में काफी कठिनाई हो रही थी। एक दिन वो गुफा में दैवीय शक्ति की मदद के लिए प्रार्थना कर रहे थे। जब वो प्रार्थना के बाद बाहर आए तो उनका घोड़ा कहीं खो गया। बहुत ढूंढने पर वो घोड़ा एक पहाड़ की ऊंचाई पर मिला, जिसके बाद मेराक लामा ने भगवान का आशीर्वाद समझकर घोड़े द्वारा चुने गए उस पहाड़ को ही तवांग मठ बनाने के लिए चुना। इस मठ को तिब्बती भाषा में गाल्डेन नामग्ये लात्से के नाम से भी जाना जाता है, जिसका अर्थ है सेलेस्टियल पैराडाइज इन अ क्लियर नाइट। इस खूबसूरत स्थल को देखने के लिए विश्व भर से पर्यटक यहां आते हैं। इस मठ में 500 से ज्यादा बौद्ध भिक्षु रहते हैं। पहाड़ी पर बने होने के कारण तवांग मठ से पूरी तवांग घाटी की खूबसूरती देखी जा सकती है। दूर से दुर्ग के समान दिखने वाले इस मठ के प्रवेश द्वार को काकालिंग के नाम से जाना जाता है। इस द्वार का आकार झोपड़ी नुमा है। साथ ही इसकी दीवारों के निर्माण में पत्थरों का प्रयोग किया गया है। इन दीवारों पर उकेरी गई चित्रकारी बेहद उम्दा है, जो यहां आने वालों का मन मोह लेती है। इस मठ में 65 भवन हैं। मठ का मुख्य आकर्षण है यहां स्थित भगवान बुद्ध की लगभग 26 फीट ऊंची प्रतिमा और प्रभावशाली 3 तल्ला सदन, जिसे दुखांग के नाम से जाना जाता है। साथ ही यहां एक विशाल पुस्तकालय पारखांग भी है, जिसमें प्राचीन पुस्तक और पांडुलिपियों का बेहतरीन संकलन है। ऐसा माना जाता है कि ये पांडुलिपि 17वीं शताब्दी की है। यहां तवांग मठ के अलावा भी कई अन्य और मठ हैं, जिनमें अर्गलिंग मठ जो दलाई लामा का जन्म स्थान माना जाता है, रिंग्यालिंग मठ जो हरियाली और शांत वातावरण में स्थित है। इसके अलावा यहाँ कई पर्वत शिखर हैं, जिनमें गोरीचेन, जयशिला और सेलापास प्रमुख हैं। बर्फ से ढकी चोटियां, कल कल बहती नदियां, गूंजते झरने और इतनी हसीन वादियां हैं जो इस जगह को स्वर्ग सी सुंदरता प्रदान करती हैं। और ये सुंदरता आंखों से होकर सीधे आत्मा को छू जाती है। तो प्रकृति के अप्रतिम सौंदर्य में मंत्र मुग्ध होने के लिए हो जाइए तैयार और निकल चलिए इस बार तवांग की हसीन वादियों की सैर पर।
Incredible India.
आंध्र प्रदेश के अनंतपुर जिले में स्थित ये विशाल और अद्भुत मंदिर लेपाक्षी मंदिर के नाम से मशहूर है, जहां भगवान वीरभद्र की आराधना के साथ ही दूर दूर से लोग मंदिर के एक हिस्से में छत से झूलते इस पिलर को भी देखने आते हैं, जिस पर इस मंदिर की पूरी मजबूती टिकी है। लेकिन क्या आप जानते हैं कि जब एक अंग्रेज इंजीनियर ने इस रहस्यमयी पिलर की गुत्थी सुलझाने की कोशिश की तो क्या हुआ? ये जानने से पहले आइए लेपाक्षी मंदिर के इतिहास पर नजर डालते हैं। रामायण में दिए गए उल्लेख के अनुसार जब रावण माता सीता का हरण कर लंका ले जा रहा था, तब जटायु ने सीता माता को रावण के चंगुल से बचाने के लिए रावण से युद्ध किया। जटायु बुरी तरह घायल होकर गिर गए। जब राम इस जगह पर आए तो उन्होंने जटायु को मूर्छित अवस्था में देखा और कहा, ले पक्षी, यानी उठो पक्षी। इस तरह इस मंदिर का नाम लेपाक्षी पड़ा। इस जगह की महत्ता को समझते हुए 16वीं सदी में विजयनगर के राजा अच्युत देव राय के विश्वास पात्र खजांची वीरूपन्ना और उनके भाई वीरन्ना ने इस मंदिर के निर्माण का काम शुरू कराया। मुख्य मंदिर के ठीक सामने ये है नाट्य मंडप। इसमें कुल 70 खंबे हैं। इस नाट्य मंडप के उत्तर पूर्वी कोने में यही है वो रहस्यमयी पिलर। 8 फीट लंबा ये पिलर जो जमीन से लगभग आधा इंच ऊपर है। लेकिन हैरानी इस बात की है कि खुद जमीन पर नहीं टिके होने के बावजूद इस पिलर पर पूरा मंदिर टिका हुआ है। अंग्रेजों ने इस रहस्यमयी आर्किटेक्चर की गुत्थी सुलझाने के लिए सन 1902 में अंग्रेज इंजीनियर हैमिल्टन को छानबीन के लिए भेजा। हैमिल्टन ने जैसे ही एक लोहे की छड़ को इस खंबे के नीचे डालकर पिलर को खिसकाने की कोशिश की तो बाकी पिलर्स भी अपनी जगह से खिसकने लगे।
ಅವ್ರ ನೇಮ್ ಸುರೇಂದರ್ ದನ.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Last match of the day of this of the next day on day number 8. It's the GS Sports versus the Hurricanes. Hurricanes, they lost the first match, and that's why they are losers. They're now playing versus GS Sports, the Yatam, and they defeated Century 11 just half an hour back. And what a win that was by 22 runs. And they'll be very happy now, having now they're walking first, and they will have the opportunity to rack up the runs and try and see how they can match up going into the next phase. Both Bond coming off the very first over from Sixer Sinu. First over done and dusted. It's 11 for no loss on the board for GS Sports. Eleven for no loss. It's Ulaga Nathan who has the ball in his hand to bring up the proceedings for the second over. Surinder Kumar and Raj Kumar are the opening batters. And then Nathan. Shipping very slowly outside off stump. That's been the order of the day today, what I've seen. It's been not much of movement, but the initial ball has definitely done some movement. It should be definitely there, but it's medium taken.
ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ பிடிச்சது யாரு?
That will be a catch. Is that a catch? Yes, that's a wicket gone. Surrender has to go back to the pavilion after scoring 1 of 6. That's a first wicket down in the name as Hurricanes will celebrate his wicket. Wanted to go down the ground, but only to find that fielder at extra cover. Not enough pace and not enough power being generated while playing that stroke. He did go down the ground, all right, but then ball was too much onto him, and so he has to be the first dismissal that will go back to the pavilion, as Rajkumar will be left stranded and be waiting for his partner to come up. It's 11 for 1 on the board for GS Sports in 1.4 overs. bisecting the fielder. Look at that pink guy, the pink cap, the pink shoes. It's always such nice. And under the gloomy conditions, it always glows much, much more than required. So you can see, spot that guy. This yellow caps, there is this green helmet. You've already seen the pink color. Must be a fan of Rajasthan Royals, isn't it? I'm a fan of Rajasthan Royals. So that color, GS Sports is green color. As you're celebrating week, as you can see, 3, 4 green cap fielders converging in one, celebrating a wicket. It's good to see. It's an amalgamation. You say it's such a good of different players coming in to represent their teams. Of the back foot, wanting to hoik it more towards the mid wicket region, will get a couple of runs as buys. It should be. Yes, that's the umpire signal being buys, but just one run, and Rajkumar will keep the strike for the next over. 2 overs done. It's 13 for 1 on the board for GS Sports.
Simple.
13 for 1. Make it 17 for 1 with that music. Probably able to keep up with the line and with the pace of that ball. That's why he just sneaked through and underneath he went towards the boundary for 4 handsome runs for GS Sports. We now 17 on the board. They are on the back of a good win versus that pace I was talking about, not being able to put his body on the line this time. Is the other fielder charging in from mid wicket towards long on fence for a single. The back of a good win versus Century 11. They have bowled well, they batted well. So, Century 11 being a good side, they still couldn't muster the courage to get over the line. The target was huge, 145 of 90 balls is no mean task. But the partnership was very good. This time, the shot, oh, better! Absolutely better. There was a slightest of chance for that fielder while he was stretching his right hand, but it got inches away from probably that outstretched hands. Just the last and the bottom part of that hand, and I'm sure he was there waiting. Don't catch it! Don't catch it! Must be the silent prey in the lips of Dinesh. And then he gets that 6 to make it 7 of 2 for his name. Now 8 of 3. Rajkumar 14 of 8. But what a good partnership that was from Century 11. The foundation was being laid. But then when the wicket started falling, especially when the second wicket fell down, and then it almost brought down curtains in the chase for Century 11. And then GS Sports won that contest by 22 runs. Left that ball alone outside off stump. 3 overs done. It's 25 for 1 for GS Sports versus the Hurricanes. 28 for 1 and 3.2 overs. Outside off some streaky edge over that slip fielder. And it will go towards the boundary, towards third man. Ah, what an edge that was. Raj Kumar living dangerously there. Ulagan Nathan would have captured his second wicket just over that slip fielder. I was saying about that hint of movement that going with the seam and with these gloomy conditions, so much of an edge, so much outside off stump. He was trying to flash it through the cover. At 4 runs nonetheless to his name. He'll move on to 20 of 11 and the score on to 32 for 1 with 3 more balls remaining in the fourth over. This time again, he is trying to make it the same direction. He'll be successful this time. Back-to-back boundaries for K. Rajkumar. He's in a form. He's in a tremendous form. 24 of 12 now. 2 runs per ball he's scoring. There you go. Even he got a risk. He got a life in the previous one. He said, "I'll still continue to play my game," and he's matching up to his billing. Ulaganathan again. Oh, that rush of blood. Be little quiet there, Rajkumar. 11 runs already from Ulaganathan. He's thought to do something different and almost pulled up that hack. Ulaganathan. Last ball of the fourth over. So Raj Kumar way outside off stump. Probably it would have been a wide had he left that ball alone. But that will be nothing as he doesn't get any run.
லைன் போயிருங்க அண்ணா. லைன்ல போய் மாத்திக்கோங்க.
For GS.
தொல்காப்பியம் தானே? ஸ்கோர் 36.
36.
It's Tolkapian Edge who has been given the responsibility of taking the ball in his hand and get some wickets moving First run being considered immediately of the first ball that he bowls. And it's K. Rajkumar who will be on strike. Can I say the dreaded figure of K. Rajkumar? Because he's in some mood, let me tell you, he's in some kind of mood. He's already hit a six, two boundaries. He's trying to take the ballers to the cleaners to kill their confidence, their motivation, and not leaving any inch of their sweat to even to think that he's in a bad form. Trying to get the fielders right at 37 for 1 now, GS Sports.
சார் அவர் உங்கள் டீமா? உங்கள் டீம்னா அப்படி பண்ண முடியாது சார். அவங்க சப்ஸ்டியூட் பிளேயர் யாராச்சும் கொடுத்துருந்தாங்கன்னா அவங்க தான் சப்ஸ்டியூட் வரணும்.
சார் உங்க டீம்ல யாரும் இல்லையா?
வந்து உள்ளெல்லாம் வர முடியாது.
எப்படிண்ணா இன்னொரு டீம்ல இருந்து அலோவ் பண்ண முடியாது?
இல்லை, நீங்கள் விளையாடுறதா இருந்தால் 10 பேர் வச்சு விளாடுங்க. அது முடியாது சார். பிளேயிங் 10 தான். Keeper. Cakap. Commander, tol kapten.
Okay. So the second wicket is down. Jay is the new batsman who has come out to the crease to join the left-hander Rajkumar at the other end. 25 not out of 17. Vinod has given the breakthrough immediately of the second ball of his first over. 1 for none to his name, and I'm sure they'll be delighted because GS Sports, on the back of a good win versus Century 11, should be a bit among themselves. But at the other end, that figure of Rajkumar is very important for them also, because he can create havoc. Let me tell you, if he can get the runs going.
Right arm over, 4 more to come.
Remaining being a 15 overs contest, we have all the matches of 15 overs today because of the rain delay, where you lost around an hour of play flicked on the leg side. So you'll have to play well inside the time because there's no kind of floodlight facility in this ground. So all has to be done in the day's play. It's important that they carry on. And then, based on the equations, we'll be joining G3 Swingers Cricket Club tomorrow. It will be such and such interesting one to know for ourselves. I'm sure everyone must be glued on to know
அதுக்கு ரொம்ப
who's
டைம்
going to
எடுத்துக்கிறீங்க சார், குயிக்காக
go
மூவ் பண்ணுங்க.
on up against each other. As it will be so interesting. We have already seen some good matches, and I don't feel the excitement is going to go down any notch because whatever it is, they are just going to put it around the corner. And it's always so good to know that they have passed on this contest and they can then put it somewhere there where they will know what we have done. Last ball. Oh, that is nice pick clip. Nicely picked up. Very nicely picked up. He kept his eyes right on the ball till the last
Oh,
moment. Otherwise, he knows he has a smile on the other end. He knows what I have done is betterment, and that's what practice does for you. 6 overs done. It's 42 for 2 on the board for GS Sports versus the Hurricanes. Six overs, 42 for two for GS Sports. Flighted delivery swept it away towards final leg. We'll just get a couple of runs. I feel it has actually slowed down right there. Yeah, couple of runs to add it to the total, make it 44 for two.
Boundary.
They've been flying on the boundaries very, very quickly. Now 6 runs being added to the total. Hits it back past the bowler for a single. Make it 49 for two with that single. And now they are actually going around little more quickly onto him, and that should be definitely be a good one.
இங்கிட்டு
That
வந்துருங்க சார்.
is much that they can
Right arm
put
cutting
on some
diagonal.
very good runs.
Right arm cutting
And then
diagonal.
it comes onto themselves, then they know that they have played so much well in advance. Because Hurricanes today, if they win, then they are have 2-2. They might then just stand a chance to go into this finals day. But then there is the third and the fourth place to be ups for grabs also. It's not all the finals one. We'll have another position match there going tomorrow, which will be so all gloomy and all eyed here. It's putting on the show very quietly. And Ilango, what they can do for the Hurricanes. Can you repeat what he did? Deliberately played it. Oh, he did very well to stop that ball with one hand. Didn't have much time to react, but his reflection and his reflexes were very, very quick to put it there. Otherwise, probably the ball might have just edged over the boundary for four. So it's well done. Last ball of the seventh over. Flighted outside off stump, hits it over the cover and founds the boundary. It was long off.
Boundary.
It was so slowly outside of, but that's the risk and the gamble probably the captain is taking with Ilango. 7 was done. It's 54
Over.
for 2 on the board for GS Sports. We know to continue his second over.
White ball.
Rajkumar was shaping up to play the reverse, only to see the ball going behind him, and it will be wide for sure. wide and then a single. Sometimes you feel a little lethargic. It's afternoon time, about to be 3 o'clock. It's action being
நோம்பா
happening.
எதுக்கு நோம்பா
You've been
பீஸ்ஃபுல்லாக
waiting
தானே
for the second match to happen. Sometimes you do the yawning duties also. That how much do I need to continue? And then at the flip of a second, you do need to do so many things to yourself, isn't it? As the ball has been driven and driven very well towards the covers, and it's important that you keep on doing that and march down very, very well onto yourself, isn't it? Clobert, but back to the bowler. He does very well in his follow through to keep the ball at bay. It's nothing much now on the board to write about. Flight and delivery sit towards the long on fence. Did he take the catch? Did he take the catch? And yes,
சார் சாஃப்ட் ஆனதுக்குன்னு சொல்லி மாற்ற முடியாது சார். நான்
இந்த
தான்
கேட்சர்
சொன்னேன்
a
நேம்
ஷேப் அவுட்
very
ஆச்சு அப்படின்னு சொன்னேன்.
big breakthrough. It's the wicket. Kumar will be gone for the third wicket. 60 for 3 on the board.
ஒன் ஓவர்.
ரெடி சார், ஃபீல்டர்ஸ்லாம் ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக மூவ் பண்ணுங்க சார். ஓ, இளங்கோவா?
ஆமாம் ஆமாம்.
ஃபீல்டர்ஸ்லாம் கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக ரெடி ஆகுங்க சார்.
நான் இப்படி வந்துடுறேன் கொஞ்சம்.
$68 for 3. Ilango's second over starts. It just hit him. And Jay is the one. 21 not out of 10. Again, this time waiting for the ball to come on the offside. This carefully drives it. And let me remind everyone, it's a 15 overs contest. Now 50 balls exactly has been rolled. So that means 40 more balls are remaining now. Because of the rain delay,
I'm cutting diagonal.
the initial one keep on pushing matches, and it has come to a state that every match today has been played only for 15. Results has been excellent, just very good runs. Now this match is also not tipping out to be wanting to slog it. A little bit of dust coming out. We haven't seen it. That means it is actually drying up well.
சுத்தமாக நீ மாஸ்டர்.
One run being taken.
எனக்கு
Another one pursuit.
நீங்கள் போட்டு ஃபாலோ த்ரூ பண்ணுறது வெளியில் போகணும். நீங்கள் சுத்தமாக மறைச்சிடணும்.
7 runs already. Yeah, projected score hovering around 124. The last match had a target of 145 set by GS Sports versus the Century 11. They are again batting. Oh, flash of the stumps! Flash of the stumps! The wicketkeeper says, "I know it. He's gone. He is gone out." And now Jay, he has a good height. Might be in trouble if the moment you see those wicket keepers getting very, very confident. 90% of time, it's actually red alert that you are on a wicket and back leg. That back leg, what it says, has he put that back leg in time? Looks 50-50 for me. It would be some task now for the third umpire. Have to get back and across. We'll have to wait for the umpire's final decision.
Sir, I'm ready with my decision. That is not out, sir.
பால் இன்னும் 2 பால் இருக்கா?
You are on screen now, sir. Thank you, Google.
ஓகே ஓகே. லாஸ்ட் பால்.
$72 for 3. One more ball
ஓவர்.
now remaining, and that be the end of the
ஸ்கோர்
over.
ஸ்கோர்.
The over is done. It's 73.
973.
Yep.
873.
9.
9.
Sometimes this happens.
ஜி கால் மேல தானே இருந்தது.
You hope that their reaction has dealt it very well. 9 was told 6. Sports are now 70.
Sinua,
சீனு தான்ப்பா.
Flicks it away well. Can they get some good master of the run? Can they just pull off something well there? We have definitely got some. I'm not sure this both the teams will up a brand of cricket they've already played now. As I've seen is run for 24. Both these teams can do so much of damage.
கேச்சர் தொல்காப்பியன்.
Now being in the
out another.
and so much it is a catch actually, and I'm sorry the screen kept on flickering as I was about to say something. So 6 or 6, it's the 4th wicket down. Runs are not there. My left hander is gone, trying to hike it. There you go. He's always trying to flick it as hard as possible, but it's same. Actually, the third catch, he'll all smiles. It's 74 for 4 on the board for GS Sports versus the Hurricanes. Nicely bowled and nicely done. We've always been trying to plug it outside of how much we'll be playing, and that's why now the left-hander Hari Harasudan. Let me tell you, he can play some very good uh, shots, and so he cannot be taken lightly. He definitely cannot be taken lightly. He's one of a very good batsman. Always waits for an opportunity to punch on him very quickly. What they can inspire and transpire out of those. It should be one. They will get it as a stroke comes in little slowly and off going off the block.
One.
Nothing in space that they have not been able to do. They have done all the things they can matter this time. Again, driving down the ground in opposite
Over.
direction.
Side change.
Meaning are 78 for 4.
அடிக்க அடிச்சீங்கன்னா சுத்தமாக உள்ள இறங்கி.
Tolkapian to continue the 11th over. Must be on the ground, making that inward movement onto that bowler. That's why he couldn't do much onto that. Just one run, slowly moving on to now you can see those shadows from the sun becoming a little taller, which also means that it has actually come out very well. Down the ground again. Is there a fielder? The mid-off fielder would have interested. Little bit of a fumble at Longom. He immediately circles himself and throws it. Can he do much of the strike there? As Hari Haru's done because can do your bowling figures. He has already shown in the previous contest of how much he can hit the cricket ball well and hard. And his strong part is the leg side. That's where he has been clipping those runs. This time again, couple of runs, a very good running. Lovely communication between both the batters, Harihara Sudan and Jay. Jay also at the other end have seen much of them at 30 of 19. So he needs to be the mainstay there and quickly pull up something to get it going. For the team, didn't make it a little slower. Sorry again, it actually got little froze out to say, but 11th over and in 11 overs done. GS Sports are 86 for 4. Now at a projected score of 117, going at 7.82 runs per over. Currently, 4 more overs remaining. 24 balls now to be faced versus the Hurricanes. Behind you, you can watch all this action live on the YouTube channels again tomorrow of the finals day on the professional cricket competitions and the Universal Cricket Series YouTube channels. So stay tuned, get glued to us. That full toss has been hammered, uh, but it was but that fielder was there being stationed. He also very soft and calmly, probably not didn't try much to go push forward to that catch. And, I'm sure Harihara Sudhan must have seen that fielder and slowed up the pace at, at, at the time when he was trying to hit the ball hard. Now Vinod on to Jai. Reverse. Will it be out? Yes. Immediately goes up for the referral as soon as he saw the dreaded finger up
The
against his
DRS review
name.
for LBW.
Going
On field decision is
upstairs
out.
now towards the third umpire. Wakey for the third
Be
umpire.
prepared to direct
It
us.
might be a
Give
slow
me a bit
afternoon,
time
but we need to
exactly.
get the game going. So it's up to you, Mr. Umpire. Can it must have just spun and gone on towards the fourth stump, but he made it a it might be the one before the first, uh, wanting to play it with a reverse, missing it. Probably the bat went before the ball actually came really onto the picture to be able to hit that stroke. Have to wait and watch what the third umpire has to say.
Sir, I'm released my decision. Stay with your original decision as out. I'll let you know when you're on the screen. Yeah, you're on the screen, sir. You can signal out.
Catcher Sino.
And clovers it down bottom of the. So the fifth wicket down, half of this gone for GS Sports. It's 87 for 5 in 11.2 overs. And Vinod has a healthy bowling figure, I would say. 3 wickets for 12 runs in 2.2 overs. Haryana Sudan still at 8 not out of 7. With less than 4 overs now remaining, they can master some more runs onto it. He has to be the main one. Haryana Sudan, after his partner has just gone out in the previous ball. Moving on. It's Vinod now the wrecker in chief. So 3 of the 5 wickets that has fallen has his bat in his hand, and the slowness of the ball coming up march onto the bring up 9 runs for himself of 8 balls and 11.3 overs. Sometimes you feel that it's not very much quickly happening, but it's actually going on very fast for you. How's an off stump and deliberately hitting it over. And is it a catch? Yes, the lofted
Catcher
stroke.
name சொல்லுங்க.
And here's he's
Catcher
smiling. He
name.
said, "No, I actually
Catcher name.
practiced it. Did I hit it more far enough?" And it actually helped the fielder to take that catch with open arms and with both the hands. It's down now for GS Sports. Uh, it's not a healthy amount of runs that they have scored, but it's still the innings of Hurricane still remaining. So we'll have to wait and watch. It's 87 for 6 on the board now for GS Sports. 92 for 7. 3 runs have come up now. Some good runs, but a little slow going. Though the current run rate is at 7.46, they have been losing wickets almost at regular intervals now. So that keeps on applying the brakes when you try to go move forward, get some runs, an overthrow, an unnecessary overthrow, I'd say, which will make them again go and rotate the strike. Couple of runs to make Satish M go off the mark, and the score at 94 for 7. Tolkapian edge, none for 16 to his name. Now tuning into bowl to Satish. Have to re-bowl, didn't get the catching done with his bowling run up. The number of steps that you continue to see for yourself. It's 15 overs and it's a contest. This it's actually more now. 15 balls remaining. They are marching quickly and quickly along. They need some runs. It's been drastically different from what GS Sports did versus the Century 11. But now versus Hurricanes, they've not been able to score even 100 and they're approaching 13 overs very, very quickly. So a combination of some good balls and also being mastered by the fact that they probably took it little lightly or got a little more with the win. But they haven't scored at a better rate than what they did in the previous match. Last ball of the 13th. Good ball, very good ball, right up in the block hole. He knew what the batsman was trying to do and then smoked the ball right in that lowest. He framed it for a single towards long on. Will keep the strike. 13 overs done. Two more overs remaining now in the first innings. GA Sports are 96 for 7.
நல்ல ஐடியா தானா பரவாயில்ல
97 for 7, too wide, very wide outside off stump. Make it double wide. He immediately lifts his hand saying that I'm sorry, that was not the way I was trying to put it forward. But an extra will definitely come up with it wide. Nathan 1 for 14 off 2. A repeat of what he was doing. The score is not moving up, but if we add up this wide, it should be 100 up on the board. Hurricanes, they won the toss and elected to bowl first today. It's like a freebie is being given outside off stump, a cross batted stroke, little bit in the air. The fielder actually came out charging, and the ball actually sliding through beneath his hands. So he just single with a smile on the face of the non-striker. Satish Sham says, "No, you can keep the strike. It's just my best of numbers and ends." 101 for 7, a hat trick of wides and then a couple of runs. Now clips it away towards the man at long on. Just a single 102 for 7 now. They're moving a little slowly this time. It is good. The occasional boundaries just hit. 8 balls remaining. 10 balls remaining. Then 10 for 10 after. Satish M sends the ball down the ground. The fielder says, I am there. That's the pinky fielder. The pink cap and the pink shoes. He'll make some brownie points out of those pink as he takes that catch comfortably. It's wicket down for GS Sports. No ball is right within invited. Has been but Mutham Mizan as a new one who has come out to the crease to join his partner Harihara Sudhan. 8 wicket is down. GS Sports 102 for 8 with 9 more balls now remaining in this first innings of the third match of this day number 8 of this Royal India Cup T20. It is important that you held up one innings in one end, even if you're not there as a striker. So you can only wait for his strike to come. As Harihar Sudan on the leg side clips it away, but Hamizan does very well. At least because sometimes what happens, they're trying to flick the ball, it gets stuck there on the crease or on the pads, and then you really don't have anything to do. But when it comes to the pads on the full toss and you've clipped it away, according to your benefit. Fifth ball of the 14th over. Nice, very nice. Outside off stump, no room at all for Harihara Sudhan to extend his arm. Try will be now the last ball. Should be of this penalty win over. The one that will be a wide. Wide. Nathan have to continue. Look at those dots, those balls of bowlings of bowling of this over wide. A couple of runs, one wicket, 1-0. Then again a wide, and now it will finish off this done and dusted. It's 106 for 8 for GS Sports. Um, for you might be pleased that they have kept them inside the bay. Some runs which they cannot hit it very probably.
Oh, bowler name. Bowler name Saronan. Not.
So the last 6 balls remaining at a projected score of 114
Still
will
not.
be now GS Sports. Instead of Laganathan with 2 for 22 his name to continue last over. And I feel they will be happy if they can even cross a 120, if not around 118, 120. And also it should be a good score to defend up for the bowlers because it's a 15 overs contest. And as the sun has just peeked out of the cloud, that means there will be something for the batsmen also to go and rack up the runs and to pull on the chase. It can be the bowlers game otherwise. But at the moment, what it be easy one. It will not be a cake. It will not be a walk in a cake. We tell you because it's a cakewalk, and that's when you're making mistake and not probably are not affecting people that much. So 5 more balls now remaining. It's 107 for 8. As Saravanan will count his steps, will back towards his bowling crease. He's always so beautiful. He he does some nice some bowling of over the wicket to the right hander. Harihara Sudhan on 16 of 16. Short, very short seam up delivery. He didn't change the trajectory nor the pace of the ball. It came and went to the movement. So if there was a deflection and on towards the wicket keeper, then that seam will definitely help us. And both the batters will join right in the middle of what so fifth ball is now coming up. So what's to do there? With 4 more balls now coming up, it's full toss on his thighs, and he has lifted it and perfectly
Ball, there
places
ball.
it at deep fine leg for a
Ball.
nice six, make the score move on to 1-1-3 for 8. Now they'll be more confident with that six. And Harihara Sudan is not someone who will take it lying low. He'll always make an opportunity, make the others pay for some opportunity, some easy runs and picking when given. There is no room for an error while bowling to Harihara Sudan. He has also shown in last match what he can do. Continue his form day also. Wicket Sarabu. Six already in this over. The overthrow probably which will not be good. Which will really not be good. Should be 9 runs now, which then is scored already from this over. 9 runs being scored off this over. So 2 more remaining balls here to finish off this first innings. The last match of the day. This is the semi-finals. Tomorrow, let me tell you, the third and the fourth place, and then the grand finale. Fifth ball of the 15. Full toss again from Saravanan. Did he take the invitation? Yes, he took it. He took the bait and he successfully just used the bait down his belly. 2 full tosses onto his legs, and both has been served and clobbered for 6. Not the way to bowl your last over and to get hammered for runs. 15 runs already from his first over. First and last over it will be. I don't know how much fate was being reposed in him, but the favor has not been good. Again, flicked it away. It was been the last ball. He has found a boundary. Yes, he does. What a lovely finish to this innings. 6 to send a boundary. 125 for 8 after 15 overs, and now they will be mightily pleased that they have probably done some justice with the batting and now
126.
have given much more required for the bowlers to defend this target. The target for the Hurricanes 126
Sir,
in
10 minutes
90
break, sir.
balls, which is 15 overs. We'll be back with the chase very soon, so don't go away and stick to us on this very channels. I'll be back very soon. Cheers.
फर्स्ट भाइयों से स्टोरी यहाँ बन रही थी सेकंड यहाँ ஐஸ் இருக்கு, ஐஸ் பேக் இருக்கு. அவங்க வந்து ஹலோ 10.2 ஓவர்ஸில் அவங்க சேஸ் பண்ணிட்டாங்கன்னா அவங்க குவாலிஃபை ஆயிடுவாங்க. ஓகேயா? சாரி 5 ஓவர்ஸ் 5 ஓவர்ஸ் சொல்லிருங்க 10.2 சேஸ் பண்ணாங்கன்னா அவங்க செகண்ட் பிளேஸ் போயிடுவாங்க. 5 ஓவர்ஸ்னா அவங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் போயிடுவாங்க, குவாலிஃபை ஆயிடுவாங்க. சார் குவாலிஃபை ஆகிறதுக்கு 5 ஹவர்ஸில் நீங்கள் சேஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா குவாலிஃபை ஆகிறீங்க சார். செகண்ட் ப்ளேஸ் வர்றதுக்கு 10 ஹவர்ஸில் ஜெயிக்கணும் சார். சொல்லிட்டாங்கல்ல.
So the chase has begun. Let's head off stump. Then in the 126 of 90 balls are the Hurricanes. It's not going to be a mean, easy task, let me tell you, versus the JS Sports on the back of a resounding win. Not very much, but a very convincing win of 22 today versus the Century 11. They won versus a team which produced some good runs, and this time, he drops it. It was not, of course, a sitter, but it was almost a dolly catch that he could have taken. Could have been a very, very confident and a good start for GS Sports with the ball. Early on, now Shiva Shankar. Jai Shiva Shankar. I hope he can just do some justice. But it was Ajit at the other end who got off the mark and actually got a life. Just the inside edge, I believe, had shaved Shiva Shankar. Otherwise, he was a goner. So much of drama again happening in the very first over. Uday. Now, a little bit short, but the way he played that ball like a tennis shot jab on from his ties has given him just a one run. A hat trick of singles now to keep this innings propelling. It should be a good one as the last ball of the first over comes up from Uday to Shiv Shankar. It was flirting with danger, but the ball has covered away onto the safe gloves of the wicketkeeper. First over done. Hurricanes are 3 for no loss.
Bowler name Surya Prakash.
Okay, noted.
Wanting to go down the ground, and that's the wicket. The timber has been dismissed. The off stump will go back. It's a 3-4-1. But what happened in the previous one? That was a catch, I believe. But now it's the first wicket actually, as it has gone down. I thought it was the one which has gone, but then now it's 3-4-1 in 1.1 overs. And Shankar will be there.
Kishore.
With the smart net run rate calculator, Hurricanes need to chase 126 runs between the first ball till the fifth over. The reverse net run rate for Hurricanes will be between 1.304. So They have the task cut out. Okay, it's going to be very, very, very tough now with the first wicket gone. It's getting more and more enduring onto them. There you can see from the way those batters are actually floundering with those bat. It only goes to show that the pressure is onto them. And why not? It's very, very much dominated onto them. Outside off stump. This time in the air, he
Boundary.
will find a gap this time. We have been trying to play that stroke over and over again. And that connection towards deep point was successful this time. We'll get off the mark also with the boundary. This time little shorter. Waited for that ball to come on the front foot. Almost like a half slap stroke. Not get any run. You saw that equation right on the screen. And so the difficulty will keep on increasing now for Hurricanes. By any stress of the imagination, you have to do something very different and something unbelievable. Until then, it's GS Sports Gudiatam who are in safer zone, and for the final stay, they are shaping up well. Flighter now, good ball. What's that spun and also gripping the quickly done. It's 9 for 1 on the board for the Hurricanes, chasing 126 versus the GS Sports. The fielding was good. That's why it has been stopped right there. King much there can do. It's a good slice as Uday continues his bowling spell. None for four to his name, and it's Kishore there. Five not out of four. For a simple equation, it's 116 of 77. But to qualify, they now need it in probably less than 3 overs. Hurricanes need to chase 126 between first and the fifth over to qualify for the finals. So revised net run rate for Hurricanes will be between 1.304 to 4.459, but they have to do it. They are 2.5 overs now gone. So to qualify for the finals, they have to do something and to bring the rabbit out of the hat for themselves. Outside edge, this time 4 runs will be written on that ball. He'll go up very, very quickly towards the third man fence. There is a deep gully, but he will just be a spectator. Look at that. Every ball that has been like equation in the name against the wall are the Hurricanes now. Has not been able to the result. Hurricane the force of nature. Probably for the next time. Until then, it's tough. It's tough going. It's even moving away. And Uday, he knows how much they need this win. He have that smile on him. And to qualify for the second place, They need to chase it between 5 and 10.2 overs. So much in stake for Hurricanes at the moment. It's double, if not for the finals, then to go for the second place, they'll have to keep again the run rate in check. Otherwise, they are out of contention. Not even for the third and the fourth. Three was done and dusted. It's 14-1 for the Hurricanes.
Bowler Surya Prakasha.
சேம் போல.
As Surya Prakash to continue his second over, every ball has been trying to be muscled towards the farthest part of the ground and to gain as much as runs as possible. Very, very short again. There you can see the curve bat not being able to connect again.
Primo.
Is Kishore. But to qualify the finals, it's almost out of equation now for Hurricanes as they need to chase this 126 within 5 overs. This time it's nicely done, almost coming out, but he did very, very well to keep it under his chest and in control. So the wicket is gone in pursuit of gaining runs and to keep the
Catcher name.
momentum in check. It's second wicket down. It's 15 for 2 on the
Catcher
board
name
for
என்ன?
the Hurricanes. Sixer Sinu has come out to the middle. Maybe then getting off the mark immediately. It was the mid wicket fence. The ball will quickly move over and he'll get a boundary. It was a good over with just two singles and a wide, but now to be destroyed with the boundary. They need runs, they need some quick runs. The singles won't do. This is a boundary and just smacked it away from its presence. 4 runs for the Hurricanes, but hurriedly also they will not be able to get it. Now they will need to actually put an eye on the second place position. 4 overs done. It's 20-2 for Hurricanes.
சார் போட நேம் என்ன சார்? சுரேந்தர்.
The striking has been very good. This is another one. But how much can they now keep on doing that from Sixer Sinu? And that's why the name Sixer in his prefix Sinu put a prefix saying Sixer, and he exactly delivers that. He seems to be a fan of Rajasthan Royals with pink cap, pink shoes. He loves the color pink. So can he be in the pink of the form? Oh, lovely, lovely. Is there another one for Sixer? Sinu. Aries, another one. Make it 2 6s in this over for Surrender. He is living up to his name, Sixer Sinu. Keep those sixes coming, and it might just help your team to at least go probably put a shy onto those second spot, because they won't be able to qualify for the finals. What more can he do? Again wanting to make it a triple of sixes, but not being able to. That's what Shiva Shankar was saying. Why don't you hit it down the ground? Why trying to play in the same direction? Very, very short of the back foot. Oh, the gully position not doing justice. The ball will now quickly move on to those grass banks of 16 runs already of this over. This very first has been clobbered. First for 2 6s, then a dot, and now a boundary. His colleague not helping the matters for him. As it's a miscalculation of the judgment of the ball coming through. Flighted smashing it again from outside off stump. A little bit of an uneven bounce there, but the long on fielder does well. One more ball remaining in the fifth over. Now
One more.
it's Shiva Shankar on strike to face the last ball of the fifth over, dragging it, dragging it way outside off stump, playing it towards the man at long off. 5 overs
Over.
done. It's 38 for 2 for the Hurricanes.
Sir, side and 38 for the last.
Name, sir? Bowler Madi. Slightly away. Left arm around the wicket.
Noted, sir.
39 for 2. The ball probably got stuck near that. It's actually putting the surface well in place by the umpire. SS Marty in the previous contest he picked up 4 wickets of the first four that of that Century 11 lost. The first 4 wickets was being taken by SS Marty. So he has been able to capture the imagination of his captain. So he's been bought. He said, "Let's do it once again. Why not?" Wanting to go down the ground was Sixer Sino. His sixes have seemed to dried up now. His 8 balls, and he put some more sixes onto his field. SS Marty continuing slowly to Sixer Sino with ball. Very good ball, respecting that bowler. It's now Sixer Sino has held onto the bat, defensively played 6 fours and 6 sixes in this match. And when can Sixer Sino had some more runs under them? The ball almost broke hole inside edge, wanting to play down the ground. Couldn't do anything. Right from the very first ball, the batters had been trying to do some extraordinary strokes because they know right from the first ball the pressure has been there. Triple, 4 times, 5 times. Not enough. It is Sixers, very slowly with the curved little bat, flicks it towards the man, which is slowly the ball going towards the long on
Over.
boundary. They've done very well. GS Kudiatam to be at this stage where they are now shaping up for the finals, which will be tomorrow on this Sunday, 29th of September, at this very venue of this Vellore cricket ground here in Vellore in Tamil Nadu. 6 overs done, 40 for 2 for Haryana for the Hurricanes. They needing 86 more runs now to win 54 balls as it's a 15
சதீஷா
overs contest.
சதீஷ் யாதவ் இல்ல
They didn't able to tie him down, but the last few overs they
சதீஷ்
managed to
வா
hit some good boundaries
வா
where GS
எம்
Sports, which
சதீஷ்
allowed us to move up
ஆக்சுவலாக
to.
இவர் தான் சதீஷ் யாதவ்.
That's the reason why now they're struggling to even score 50. They will score
பவுலிங்
50
வந்து
eventually.
சதீஷ் யாதவ்னே போடு, நம்ம பேட்டிங்கில் மாத்திரம் மாற்றிக்கலாம்.
And then put up the final day show up or to even qualify for the second position is now looking remotely. It's just 4 overs remaining. It's safe to say that Hurricanes are actually out of contention now for even qualifying for both of them, which was there right on your screen. So Hurricanes now they won't be able to do it in 10, 2 overs. So again, they cannot qualify for the second place. That's what there's on the screen. Short delivery, wanting to play towards the flying leg. A little bit slow, though it bounced, but it was a little slow onto Sixer Sinu. 1 run moves on to 20s. Now to Shiva Shankar. Even if they chase this target, then also they won't be able to because according to net run rate, they had to do it in 5 overs, and for the other qualification in 10 overs, that will be a huge appeal. Down the legs that immediately shows the umpire they are all in readiness every time, isn't it? And now they will go upstairs. They will go upstairs for the third umpire. So Mr. Third
பிளேயர்ஸ்
umpire, the TV
லீவிங்
umpire, will disturb for a
ஃபார்
while
எல்பிடபிள்யூ.
as we go
கட்
upstairs
ஆயிடுச்சு,
to
பால் கட்
check
ஆயிடுச்சு,
TV
விசில்.
umpire
he
to directors.
survives or he
Can
has
you
to
give
take
the
the long
playing
walk
angle to
back
check
to the pavilion.
LBW?
பால் ஸ்ட்ரைட்டாக போகும், பால் கட் ஆயிடுச்சு.
Sir, I'm ready with my decision. Stay with your original decision as not out. I'll let you know. Yeah, you're on the screen, sir. You can signal not out. Yeah.
Ball.
மிஸ்ஸிங் லெக்.
ஸ்டே வித் ஒரிஜினல் டெசிஷன் தான் சொன்னாங்க.
மிஸ்ஸிங் அதை இப்படியும் சொல்லலாம். கோயிங் டவுன் தி லெக் முடிஞ்சு போச்சு.
$43 for 2. 3 singles already in this over from Satish Yadav. Have done exceedingly well. It's been curved, it's in the air also, but not being able to manage to find that gap. This becomes so tough eventually when you don't get those runs and nothing comes in your favor. Now, if they would lose this match, of course, they're not there. But even if they lose this contention and they're out already. Sixers, 21 not out of 13.
White ball.
Short delivery, only to put his one hand shying away from the ball, getting a little slow. But that's a wide, of course. That will bring the partnership on to 30 of 19 now. But those 2 sixes that Sixers seniors hit has made him grow in stature, I'm sure, for him. And that's why I really don't know how that name has come up with. He has keep it for himself. Someone must have said, that's very nice dancing turn, and flicks it away. The ball will be raised versus the fielder coming in from the mid-wicket fence on towards the technical area where the backdrop has been kept and also the presentation area.
Over.
Nicely done, very nicely done from Six Casino.
Score Sulma.
She also helped from the bowler, just making it angle towards the leg, and the dance just clipped it. Doesn't have to do much. The timing is correct, and the pace of the ball is also there. It will help to gel up for the ball to go very well. That exactly happened. The Sixers now moves on to 25 of 14. 49 for 2. Wow, pulse it. Where you trying to deposit that? 7 overs done. It's 49 for 2. It's the start of
Rishi player.
None for 2. As I was mentioning, last match he took 4 wickets versus Century 11.
Gopi, Rishi player.
Very quick to come across. It's a mixture of those that trying to get
Grease marking
runs. Ball.
Grease marking board no konjam ready irukka solunga avara.
And then remember the 5th one went in the form of a run out for Century 11. And then the floodgates kept opening and opening, and then they lost the match. Flicks it away. Understand the fielder is there to protect one part of the boundary there. Should be an easy task now to go ahead as the 50 is up for the Hurricanes and the loss of 2 wickets in the 8th over. Now it's all about matter of just spending their time pulling out this 15 overs. What shot! What a stroke! That is kind of a half Dhoni stroke, which lovely, lovely, very lovely from sixer C to his third six of his innings. He loves to play that stroke, isn't it? When it comes to
அவங்க ஆர்த்தி
zoom,
அக்கா இருக்காங்களா?
he will put it every time any day. There, there, there we go. There you go. That's the kind of shots they keep on practicing nowadays. These cricketers, be innovative, be acrobatic, try something which can surprise people. So these shots keep on coming. Now 70 or 45. Didn't come too well. Otherwise, we're shaping up to play the mighty hit towards mid wicket. It will only go down the ground towards the man at cow corner. In the strike now on the Shiva Shankar, he's played little quiet. He's not been very aggressive at 13 or 13. And he says, Sixer Sinu, you said that I cannot do. Probably I can do. Let me take a chance. But he couldn't connect it. One more ball now remaining. That's right in your scheme to qualify for second place. That's what Hurricanes need to do. But I'm sorry, that's something very, very late now. Smashing it back past Sixer Sinu and non-striker. We'll keep the strike. 8 overs done. Hurricanes are 58 for 2.
ம் சொல்லி விட்ருக்கேன் சார், ஆள் வரட்டும். சொல்லி விட்ருக்கேன், ஆள் வரட்டும். ம் ரிட்டன் கிரீஸா? ரைட் ஹேண்டருக்கு தான் இந்த பக்கம் நீங்கள் சொல்கிற மாதிரி வெளியில் போனால் நோ பால். லெஃப்ட் ஹேண்டருக்கு கிடையாது. டெட் பால். White ball. White ball.
Trying to probably bowl the Yorker delivery was Satish Yadav. Not being able to angle it too well. It's a wide in the form of an extra now coming up for Hurricanes. Make it 60 for 2 with that wide.
White ball.
Leg side again. The wicketkeeper does very well to keep the ball in check and not going towards the boundary. Make it 61 for 2 with those back-to-back wides from Satish Yadav. Oh, nice. Very nice. But, It's 61 for 3 with that wicket. Two wides to start off, then a single, and now a wicket to pack them back. It's Shiva Shankar
Right
is
arm over.
still
4 more
there.
to come.
15 of 16. It's Sixer Sino who has gone back.
Vimal Dana sir, our
And
name?
not good looking at the moment for
Batter Vinod.
Hurricanes. The Hurricanes, it's the Hurricane which is not being able to get inside them actually naturally to produce some kind of actually Hurricane. Little bit in the air, a slower delivery, but his intention was pretty clear of how to clear the on-field. A couple of runs, some will be picked up by Vinod in the very first ball. That will give any batter some good kind of confidence when you come up. The first ball he plays with ease. It sets up the tone for playing the rest of the balls. Three more balls now remaining in the ninth over, and after that there'll be six more overs remaining in this chase. Clipped on the leg side, a little bit in the air as he was trying to play that stroke. The fielder from mid wicket will come up to field that ball. Again, you rotate the strike, give it to Shiva Shankar. The score will move on to 64 for 3. 13 fours and 7 sixes in
2
this
more.
match boundaries. Acquiring rate is a little above at 9.79 compared to 7.38, which is the current run rate for Hurricanes. The up stump will say, "Thank you so much, sir, for coming. Let me rest." It's bold from Satish Yadav as Siva Shankar was trying to play a cross batted stroke. It doesn't connect, and it's that's what you say. You miss, I hit, works every time. This time it has worked in the favor of Satish Yadav as the fourth wicket is down is for Hurricanes, and they are now not looking in a good position either to qualify and not even want to win this match.
Batsman name
They
is it?
looking even more tougher and tougher as the wickets are going by.
New batter Tulkapian.
Noted.
थोड़ा सा मार्क करना है इधर. बीच देना. Away from you. That's your leg. Right arm over. 1 more to come.
64 for 4, last ball of the ninth over, almost in the block hole, but made it look into a full toss on the leg side. Clips it. It's Tolkapian to get off
Over.
the mark and also to keep the strike for himself in the next over. The 9 overs done, 6 more overs remaining in this contest. It's 65 for 4 on the board for the Hurricanes.
My name, sir? Bowler Surender.
Noted, sir.
Right arm over.
Sixty-five for 4, needing 61 of 36. That ball actually jumped up after it's pitched on a good length from Surrender. And out for 18 in his first over, been expensive. Now the captain can gamble on him, and even if it probably gets hit, it doesn't matter too much for him. Vinod now has the strike, three not out, outside off stump, looked up delivery, taken on the full again, driven it from outside off stump towards the man at long on for a single. Make it 67 now for four. It's the last day of these semi-finals. Tomorrow will be the final again. So there's a hat trick of full tosses that we can see here. It's back-to-back full tosses. Beg your pardon. The first one actually checked back. It's very softly taken for a single. But the hat trick of singles that you can see here. So tomorrow will be the finals day, third and the fourth place, and then you'll be having the final. This has been straight down hit and down the throat of the fielder, standing at long off. Another one perishes, half of the
Catcher
side gone for
Rajkumar.
Hurricanes. It's 68 for 5, and Surrender will be picking up his first wicket in the second over as Vinod has to go back to the pavilion after scoring four,
பேட்ஸ்மேன் சீக்கிரம் வாங்க
four
சார்.
balls.
वो साफ नहीं करना है, साफ नहीं करना है, नहीं नहीं वो करना मत, इधर से इधर तक डालो, वो बस इधर तक डालो बस. जल्दी जल्दी खींच लो, कुछ नहीं, मैं तो इधर पकड़ता हूँ. एक बार करो बस. बस है, बस छोड़ दो उसको, छोड़ दो. तू போனதுமே போட்டுருங்க.
The new batter name.
உலகநாதன்.
68 for 5. Surinder gets his first wicket. It's Ulaganathan, the right-hand batter, who has come out to the crease. Trying to use the long handle. He has a strike rate, good strike rate of 102.37. His player summary profile that was being shown, so he can get some good runs under his belt. But he has come at a time when it's tough. Can he do justice? No. You'll have to go back to the pavilion this time without disturbing the scorers, Mr. Ulaganathan. He perishes in the deep at long on as he wanted to clear it. And cannot blame them actually. They need runs. And they are now actually scampering through back to the pavilion. It's
Our name
68
another?
for 6 on the wickets for
Niresh.
Surinder. He is on the verge
Dinesh.
of grabbing
ए दिनेश मा,
on
दिनेश.
the sixth stage.
Noted, sir.
सर बैटर नेम है ना दीपक. न्यू बैटर दीपक.
உங்க பேர் என்ன? முத்தமிழ். ப்ரோ கேட்டுச்சா? Bro, bowler name Muttamil.
Down the ground, down the ground. Will he get a hat trick? No, it's a team hat trick actually. I got excited. It
Catcher
might
name.
be a hat trick. It's a
Sir,
team
our
hat
catcher
trick.
name enna?
3 wickets in 3 balls.
Catcher name
Catcher
Satish
Satish
Yadav.
Yadav.
68 for 4. Make it 68 for 5. Then 68 for 6. Now it's 68 for 7. As wickets are tumbling one
First ball
after
is
the other
First ball
for
is
the Hurricanes. 3 more to go, and the Hurricanes are now moving now onto like a snowball, and as people are not getting afraid of its approach.
Ilangova.
So, but the name
New batter
Hurricanes,
Ilango.
it's not justifying to its name. The kind of cricket, brand of cricket they have played today has not been substantial enough to make them go over the line. Flighted delivery from him on the ground, and then the catch to complete it all. So a team hat trick being completed here by GS Sports. Gudi Yatam. Ilango is the new batter, but Ilango and Deepak are on not faced any ball. Oh, 4 wickets in 4 balls for GS Sports. 68 for 4. Now make it 68 for 8. So
Yes,
3
available
calling it a hat trick to calling it
issue.
4 wickets in 4 balls.
Rest of the inning,
It's quadruplic
Gareth,
wicket. I would
take
say
the
it's
first ball.
quadruplic wicket. Wow, they are faltering, and like faltering like anything, it's like the Picasso has come down hurriedly down from the shake of a building of due to an earthquake and
Wickets
descent
down atana.
into the
8 down.
shake of those platonic plates causing
TRS not available, sir.
an earthquake. That's how does wickets are falling down for now for the Hurricanes. He's looking at the pitch. Well, this is the first time I have been beaten by a spinner. That kind of a look he was giving. Now Mutha Mizan S is on a hat trick. There was a team hat trick, and there was 4 balls in 4, and now he has the chance in his very first over, first 2 balls,
Sir,
two
unga name
wickets.
sir?
Bring some more, gentlemen. Bring
Raju.
some more. Bring a forward short leg. Bring two
Rajesh.
sleeves. Bring a backward short leg. Why
New
give it a
batter name
chance? You all are
Rajesh.
there in the doorsteps of winning this match. That's Nicolas
He's already
Puran's profile on
home.
on Rajesh Neymar's profile. There you can see Nicolas Puran from the West Indies. And there are some very good slips. Now the hat trick ball. There is a slip wicket keeper. There is a leg gully also. Hat trick ball from Udaism to Rajesh Neymar. Oh, inside edge. I'm sure this inside edge must have just saved him. Otherwise, almost he was a goner. They're thinking, should they take the review? Hands on hips. It's only I think the inside
Rajat,
edge
sir.
that has saved him. Muta Rizwan as he was so slowly. Oh, yeah. Nothing. But the umpire says it's way outside off stump on the leg stump. Now the flighted delivery will give some room for Rajesh Neymar to get off the
In
mark. I thought that I almost by hat trick and in this semi-final, because let me tell you the listeners, this is going to be my last day on this on air for this tournament, because I'll be available tomorrow. Someone else will be taking over. I'll be back if I'm given a chance for the next tournaments, and I'll definitely be loving to voice my opinions. And a short leg, a backward short leg would have been very much interesting taking that catch. So I hope to be back in action very soon. There's the Dasera Cup being planned, and some good tournaments that is there in the pipeline. 11 overs done, 4 more overs remaining. Haryana, it's the Hurricanes. I stay in the state of Haryana, so it keeps on coming up. I'm so sorry on that. Hurricanes are 69 for 8
Bowler name
versus the
Harihara
GS
Sudan.
Sports India. shaping up to play the reverse from Rajesh Neymar. He was on the verge of being claimed a hat trick, but only to be saved by the umpire. As I'm in the air down the ground, there's no one very slowly just inside the boundary line. Look at that required run rate now. They're still there. If they can hit some good strokes, they can still win this contest. As the required run rate is around less than 15 runs per over. But then they need to believe that they can do that. Otherwise, it becomes a
First
little tough for them
first
to
ball
go
thought,
and go and
second ball
think that they
single.
can do that. But for GS Sports Gudiatam, it's all about picking up those last wickets and
Okay,
claiming
sir.
the top honors over Hurricanes. As now Deepak is there on strike. None to get off the mark. Good ball. No foot movement. The off stump is exposed as he is trying to poke that ball. Still a dot delivery. Slowly coming on to this ending of this overs and on the semi-finals day number 2 towards the mid-wicket fence. A little bit power, but only just one run. As again the left-hander Rajesh Neymar will come up to face Harihara Sudan. With the bat, he has batted brilliantly. Harihara Sudan. He's a left-hander, and with the ball, he bowls right hand.
That is
So it's very like sort of Ganguly batting left-hander, bowling right-hander. And he was a medium pacer, sort of Ganguly, Dada of Indian cricket. Last ball of the 12th. Doesn't spin too much, given so much width and time to play that stroke. On the back foot, Rajesh Timar will keep the strike as he picks up a single. 12 overs done. It's 72 for 8 on the board for the Hurricanes.
Hmm.
அதே இப்படி திரும்பினாரா பால் வெளில போன மாதிரி இருந்தது டக்குன்னு.
Seventy-two for 8 in 12. Very much off the back foot to play that stroke. Overthrow. That's what the bowler was questioning. That what were you planning to do, man? My friend, what were you planning to do? I'm there in the lineup to cause something different, but I'm here to bowl Muta Mizan as he was on the verge of picking up a hat trick. He'll be bowling to Rajesh Neymar. He's the one whom he was bowling to shaping up for that hat trick. At that time, over the wicket. Now he's continued to bowling around the wicket. Is Muta Mizan as to Rajesh Neymar. 52 of 16. Now it's getting actually out for them. Flights and the flight will whoop, turn, bounce and carry on to those timbers because those are being disturbed, and it's the ninth wicket down, the third wicket for Muthamizan. It's 74 for 9 on the board for the Hurricanes with just one wicket remaining for them in 12.3 overs.
Noted, sir.
So Saravanan is the last batsman who has come out to the middle and will be facing Muta Vizan. Fourth ball of the 13th over. What best they can do is see off all the 15 overs but not for GS Sports. They would look to pick up this last wicket as soon as possible, if not in this over itself by Muthamizan, and then he can grab 4 wickets. It's 3 for 3 at the moment of 10 balls, but an excellent spell and brilliant display of classical spin from Muthamizan. Also helped by the fact that the opponents were trying to go down the ground. Yes, that's the dreaded finger which has come. Muta Mizan on finish on 4 for 3 in 1.4 overs. They were asking for the review. Has they gone for the review? It's all claps, and it's GS Sports. They win this match by 51 runs versus the Hurricanes. And we'll have to wait for the official results who goes up against to clash on number 2 and 3 position, and then go on to the finals day of clashing with G3 Swingers Cricket Club. Budhamizan with batting, he has scored 2 of 2, but with bowling, look at that, 4 wickets for just 3 runs in 1.5 overs. What a contest this was! What what a lovely job this is. So I've loved to bring all this action live of this tournament. I'll let you know the name of the finalist now. It's a good game of cricket that you have seen. I have also loved voicing my opinions on each and every match that has come up in this action of this Rural India Trophy T20. And I'm sure that everyone who has joined for this broadcast have also live and also loved every bit of it. The batting, the bowling, the fielding. From tomorrow I'll not be there, but I'm sure I'll be following and tracking every action which happens in the third and for the fourth place, and also for the finals which will be happening at 11 a.m. So we'll get everything right in your place, and it will be starting tomorrow. So the finalists are S3 Swingers Cricket Club, who will be going up against the GS Sports tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the grand finale. Let me repeat, it will be S3 Swingers Cricket Club versus the GS Sports, who will be tussling and locking horns with each other in the grand finale tomorrow, Sunday, the 29th of September 2024. And I believe it's at 11 o'clock. I don't need changing timing as of now. So until then, until I catch with everyone at the moment, I will see you. Have a great evening ahead. Take care of yourself. And don't miss to follow any of your favorite cricketers in action only on the YouTube channel of this professional cricket competitions and the Universal Cricket Series. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye bye. Take care. Cheers.
சார் முடிஞ்சு சார் அவ்வளோதான் இது ரெண்டு தான்
நாளைக்கு மேட்ச்சுக்கு நம்ம பார்த்துக்கலாம். இது ரெண்டு கொடுத்துருங்க. கேரளாக்கு கொடுத்து முடிச்சாச்சுங்களா? இந்தாங்க இதை வாங்கிக்கோங்க. ஒரு ஃபோட்டோ எடுத்துருங்க. தலைவரே ஃபோட்டோ எடுத்துருங்க. இதெல்லாம் கொடுத்து அந்த
ஸ்கோரிங் மொபைலில் எடுத்துருவா சார்.
ஆப்லேயே எடுத்து எனக்கு அனுப்பி விட்டுருங்க.